You could leave these in the living room. After my ex and I split, I was living with my parents, and so now it feels amazing to have my own place again. I feel like I'm waking up from a bad dream. I've realized I've shut so many people out of my life, and I've isolated myself so much in the past few years. So it's nice to reconnect with all my old friends and just feel alive again.
Some champagne.
It's been so long.
Wow, it looks so good in here.
It's gonna be perfect for just me and Kira.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys, let me show you outside.
Great.
Oh my gosh, so beautiful.
Looks awesome.
Okay.
I love it.
Pop some champagne. Yes. In honor of your new house. Woo!
Way to go.
We're living on the edge.
Yeah, totally.
Oh my God.
I can't even believe that I'm a mom, let alone like everybody else. I sometimes wake up and I'm like, oh my God, there's a little child in the other room that I'm completely responsible for.
Things have been like a whirlwind for me these past couple years. While I was living in New York, I met my husband, Timmy. We got married and decided to move back to LA. And then we had a baby boy named Sonny, so life is good.
I mean, Gunner's almost a year and a half. Let me show you guys a photo.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, Kira's gonna be 3.
Here's him on the deck yesterday. I got a little
Oh my God, he's so freaking cute.
He's such a
I love his little
man.
haircut.
How's Spencer?
He's doing really well. Like, yes, we have intense moments because it's
course.
intense being a parent.
yeah.
But even tonight, like, I didn't want to miss this with you guys, but I want to be home, and it's really hard for me to leave him, even with Spencer. Like, I just don't feel comfortable, and I have severe anxiety, and I feel like it's physically in my body. I want to get there, and that's why
Yeah.
I'm, like, making
Force
myself
yourself to
leave.
come out tonight, yeah.
Exactly.
That's a step in the right direction, though.
Like, for me, too, it was really hard to detach.
How are you?
It gets really hard, like, the divorce, and aside from that, it's like the custody battle and dealing with, you know, my ex gives me anxiety, but, like, all I can do is be the best mom for Kira, and, like, you know, it's just hard.
Yeah. But you really tried, and like you can't have any regrets about that or beat yourself up about it.
You know.
You are amazing. Do not forget what a catch you are and how funny and smart and loving and kind and sexy and cool. Like, you're just beginning.
That's what I've had to realize, like, my life's
Still
not over.
so
It's
young.
just the
No,
beginning
it's just
again.
different. It's just different.
Hey. I just wanted to like check in with you. I've been hearing a lot of things about you and Brandon, and like, you know I'm dating Brandon, right?
I've heard things. I don't really know. I've just gone by his actions, not really what I've heard.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you, like, I am dating Brandon, and I'm asking you just to respect that and not try to push those boundaries.
At the end of the day, I'm just gonna be myself, and hopefully you feel comfortable enough in your relationship for your boyfriend to have female friends.
I appreciate you listening to me, but like I would also appreciate if you would like step off and not flirt with my boyfriend.
Maybe this is a conversation you need to have with him if you feel this uncomfortable, though.
I don't want to have this conversation again, so like this is it. This is it.
Yeah, I feel like $1,000,000.
Did you not take any of those watermelon shots?
I didn't. They looked so strong.
And you don't realize how much you're actually drinking.
No.
But this is so nice to be like outside. I feel like I'm lucky if I get to work out a couple times a week.
I always say there really isn't a balance between working and motherhood. Every day is different, every hour is different. Right now, I'm working as a creative director for a company that makes eco-friendly household brands. Being a mom has taught me that I can do so much more than I thought I could.
Hey, you guys.
Hi.
night.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I hate that ass.
Seriously.
Oh my God, that was pretty cathartic last night, wasn't it?
I bet. Yeah, I'm so proud that you stood up to that guy.
Thank you. I just wasn't gonna let him off the hook.
You stuck up for a lot of people to him. Like, you confronted him about everything.
Yeah, not a lot of people have the opportunity to see him and
I know,
say
I
that
think
kind of
he
thing to
really
his
showed
face.
his true colors at the end there, too.
Running off.
That was cowardly. That was cowardly.
I'm so glad that you guys were there to
Yes,
back me up,
of
though,
course.
because
Oh my
honestly,
God,
if you guys
of
weren't
course.
there, I don't know if I would have been quite so confident about
honestly, you did it all on your own. I looked over at one point and was like, oh my God.
It was
Like,
intense. Like-
she is going at it. I was so proud. I was so
it.
proud.
Well, I didn't feel like it was gonna end in hugging it out.
No, he doesn't deserve that.
I think the Perez thing was definitely cathartic, but he's just one part of the puzzle, honestly.
1, 2, 3.
I feel like this is my chance to kind of not be the vulnerable, meek Misha who I usually am, who gets pushed around by people, and like really try to like get that confidence back.
I'm so hungover. I don't, you know, being a mom, you don't get out much. So when you do get out, it's like, I want to have fun.
Totally.
Hey, how's it going? Your house is beautiful.
So after meeting with Ashley, I'm really interested in learning more about working with her. But I'm also so freaking intimidated right now. You guys, this is officially the big leagues.
Bang, bang, boom. So what do you know about what I do? I mean, I know that you go to Paris Fashion Week all the time, and you're good at finding new designers, and that's kind of...
I bring designers kind of in touch with buyers in the U.S. and kind of bring them to the right people. It's a connection, you know, and finding these designers, getting in touch with them, creating those...
How do you typically find them?
Research and also just traveling a lot.
Yeah.
You do business everywhere. You got New York, then it's Milan, London, and then Paris. There's dinners, there's parties.
I'm pretty good at partying.
I need a self-starter. I've been disappointed greatly across the board with a lot of people. If you're ready to do more as an assistant, if you go work with me, you're gonna have to live my life. You're gonna be me in my emails, in my text messages. Travel, packing, 3 outfits a day. I don't babysit. It's everywhere and it's all the time. Figure out what I need before it's a problem. I don't mince words. I can get really intense just because I'm black and white. Get done, let's go, keep it moving. It's a fast-paced world. Sorry, that was a lot, but it's really true.
Yeah, I totally get
There's
it.
no time for crying. Like, we can't keep it moving.
No, I understand that. I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Amen, sister. That I love. I think you could help me a lot, Juliet. You seem like somebody who can hold your own, and that's really important because I have to trust that the person that's with me is gonna represent me during Fashion Week. After all the shows, there's dinners, and you're sitting across from the, you know, vice president of Dior.
That's so exciting. I've always been interested in fashion. I love clothing. I love dressing to the nines. It just, all of it intrigues me.
It's a lot of work for me and you, but my vibe on you says that you will flourish. So if you're interested, like I said, my gut says yes. I'd like to offer you the job.
I want to get out. I feel like, I mean, I've been here my whole life, and I feel like I'm not growing, and I feel stuck. I want to take a risk, and I feel like you can almost push me a little bit to do that, and
honestly, I would love to, because I think that women should do that for each other.
I accept.
Yeah?
I accept.
You're in?
Yeah, I'm in.
This is
I'm ready
great.
to
I
do
love it.
Sounds so exciting, this whole world.
What is the situation with Blend, though?
Right.
Are you gonna quit, or what?
It
is a lot of work.
Yeah.
If you can do that on the side and not affect me and the job that you're doing for me, then that's up to you.
I'm gonna figure that out.
Just give it everything, 'cause baby, you got this. I was just saying that the last alone date we had was a spa.
That was a few times we did that.
What's going on with you?
I've been going through a lot on the personal side of things. It's just with court and custody, just everything at once. It's hard. I did have one question. I know, like, he finally signed the divorce papers, I signed them, but how long until the divorce is actually finalized?
They have a little bit of a backlog, and hopefully before the end of the year.
I can't imagine, because I'm sure for Kira, you want to like seem strong and keep it together.
My little girl is my pride and joy, and she literally is like an angel sent from God. Like, I could cry. I love her so much.
Just need a moment. Oh God, it's been so hard lately. You get so used to having someone there all the time, and then it's just like getting used to being on your own. You know, being a single mom and like, it's just really like it's hit me today.
I feel like Adrena is in a very vulnerable, fragile state. I think that she has a lot that she's dealing with. It does remind me and make me so thankful for the awesome marriage that I'm so blessed to have with Spencer.
It literally makes you look at what life is all about and the people you want around you and the people you want around your child. Like, Justin, I just feel like he's changing his whole demeanor toward me. You never wrote me back or anything.
You haven't called me.
I have.
Called me.
Yes.
That's bold.
Whether we've hooked up or dated in the past or not, how he's speaking of me and treating me despite everything, that's where it's really like hurting me.
I think Justin and Adrena have this sacred bond. I just don't think Justin is what Adrena needs right now. He's on tour, he's living a crazy life. They're just in two different worlds right now. You're one of the strongest people I've ever known. I feel like it would be really important for you to just put it all on the table and be so honest with him. I think you should tell him how you feel.
Maybe at the crystal party, we'll see what happens.
Here we go. She needs help with that. Watch your high heels. Go and sit. Jesus Christ. Don't rip the dress with the high heels.
Take your time. Own the runway. Do you? All right, everyone, welcome. I have a friend of mine who's a fashion designer from Serbia. I cannot wait to show you her amazing collection. Let's go. Let's do it. My Madison. Don't fall in. Step into this. Who's next? We need somebody right now. Go. Are you joking? This is not a joke. This is for real. Give me that one through that loop, and then we're gonna call it, okay? Voila. Hold your put your boobies up, your ass out. Beautiful, beautiful.
Who fell?
Madison.
Are you hurt? No, I'm fine. You're beautiful. Like, whatever. It happens. Silver.
Madison, stop. No, babe. What happened? No.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
All the girls together and then us.
Thank you guys so much for coming. Yes. Awesome.
Okay, so important question.
Are you bringing a date to the gala?
I think so.
You are?
Well,
Who?
remember I told you about my friend Ryan?
Is that the guy with the hair?
Yes. I met Ryan Cabrera in 2002 through mutual friends, and we started dating off and on.
I want our relationship to be the best relationship ever.
That means a lot. It might not seem like it's a good idea for me to start going out with another ex, but people don't know our history and our relationship. It's more than an ex. You guys would love him. He's just like the nicest, most supportive, like the best person I've ever met.
I cannot believe you've known him since you were 17.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Justin. See you later. Sayonara. It was a nice ride. Later.
I mean, I'm not going to hang out with Justin.
Dude, he is so loser.
Ugh. But what have you been up to?
So, I wasn't gonna tell you until I felt comfortable enough for Jason to like talk about it, but I trust you. Jason had a slip.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was like the Saturday before Friendsgiving. That night, he was like the most depressed I have seen him in a really long time. He's like, I'm gonna go make a phone call. I'm like, good, like that's great, yay, like go make a phone call. He's gonna call his sponsor and his friend, and he went and bought alcohol.
When Jason relapsed for those 3 years before he had gone to rehab, it was the worst place I'd ever been in my entire life. You know, there's sometimes I would literally leave the house and I didn't know if I was gonna see him again because he was in the worst place and I was in such a bad place and I really didn't know what to do.
I just feel like when somebody like wants recovery so bad and they work so hard every day, like imagine living with a disease where like you try every day, you go to your meeting and everything, but like your mind is telling you like you're a horrible shitty person. It's not like he's trying to drink because he wants to have fun. It's like he's drinking because he hates the feeling of his own skin. Like that just makes me so sad. It just like breaks my heart because I just like love him so much and it just. And it's like, I can't be like vulnerable to him like this because I don't want to make him feel bad, you know? Like, I don't want to cry to him and say
You're
like,
trying to be strong for him.
So strong
I
for
know.
him.
You know, he slipped, but he recognized it, and it takes a lot of humility and strength to admit all that guilt and that fear.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes like you and I have gone through like so much heavy shit. It's hard to be super vulnerable.
So, who's that girl at the bar?
There's that girl at the bar.
Oh, is there? You seem to have your eye on one.
I don't have an eye. What do you mean?
I mean, the girl's been grabbing your hand all night and flirting with you in front of my face.
It is not anything. It's something.
Nothing.
It's something before, like we started.
Oh, so this is someone from the past
Yes, it is.
that you're
like
still
something
flirting
before.
with today.
I'm not
In front
flirting.
of your girlfriend's face. So you don't think it was like noticeable or anything?
I mean, it might have been noticeable, but like I just said
You know what?
hello.
Hey girls! Can you come over here for a second? I got a quick question.
I missed you.
I have a question. If I were a half-naked girl in the party and I was Oliver Garrett, who would I be?
Wait, who? The girl in the black ears?
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you know her?
I do know her, yes.
Why do you know her?
Because he's hooked up with her in the past.
Yes.
Garrett. Ew. That's so up though. The fact that you even like flirt with her and then she says with her.
I didn't flirt with her. I was just at the bar.
She was holding your hand, Garrett.
She didn't hold my hand.
Yes, she did.
Oh, she didn't.
Let's just talk to her.
All right, let's talk to her.